I'll tell you what, this PS3 has been having a tough time loading in, but we're finally here at the main menu screen of the final game of the regular season. This is it. I don't know if I gone over it at the end of the last recording session after beating Carolina, but Carolina's season is done. They played on the 12th and they lost to, I think it was Montreal, so their season was done no matter what. So they cannot make the playoffs. So it's locked in who's in the playoffs in the East. It's just a matter of deciding who plays who. The Rangers and the Flyers separated by 1 point down there. And guess what? The Rangers and the Flyers play each other here on the 13th in the season finale. Big points on the line in that one. And then there's some other places to be determined out here in the East as far as who plays who. But as of right now, if things don't change, we have the Philadelphia Flyers in round 1. And then out west, there's the standings and the situation out west. President's Trophy. I think we've locked up the President's Trophy. We have. God, the TV was loud. I had to get up and get the remote and turn it down. Holy crap. But I'm ready for this. This is the season finale. I don't really care about audio volume or anything. Let's just go out here and have a lot of fun. There's nothing on the line for us. I think, surprisingly, we won the President's Trophy, I believe. We have locked that up. And if you told me at the beginning of the season that we would be President's Trophy winners, especially with the way we started our first month or so of the season, I would not have believed you. God, Tampa's dropped it. They're 1-8-1 in their last 10. Of course, not a playoff team, so I could care less about how Tampa plays this game. It's going to be a competitive one to the very finish. You know it will be. We've played some competitive games against Tampa, including scoring a goal from center ice on Anders Lindback with John Carlson, I think it was, is the guy that scored that goal. Just adding to the highlight list of plays that we've made this season in this season mode, which was part of what I was hoping to get done was have some highlight reel goals. They won't all be highlight reel worthy, but I've had a lot of fun with this season mode. We're not done yet. Thanks for going on the line change, you goof nut. That really helped. But the season is not done. We have playoffs coming up. This game really is just a tune-up for the playoffs. We do want to go out here and have a little fun because there's nothing on the line for us, and we're just playing Tampa Bay, who's not in the playoffs, and there's really nothing on the line here for either team. Maybe for Tampa draft positioning, but there won't be another season mode, or there won't be another season along with this season mode. There will be a brand new season mode when there is one, and there will be another one coming. I might have something special planned for that in the future. I'll have to get recording that closer to the summer. That might be something I record. I'm recording this particular episode in early March, so that next series might be something to do over the course of the month of April. We finally have a shot on goal. Jason Chimera has some interesting ideas here that might actually work out, but we're offside. Anyway, so yeah, I think I've got something really unique planned for starting probably in April. I might start recording it in April or figure something out. But it will involve having trades. Yeah, just try to score on Lindback again from the neutral zone. We didn't have trades turned on for this season mode, and that's because I just wanted to keep with the same theme as the Nashville series specifically. But we might have trades turned on for the next series. That was nearly a goal by Backstrom. And we might have something of a draft. I'll just leave a little hint for it. By the time this episode actually goes live, it'll probably be like the midsummer. Man, Nick Backstrom doing what he does best, dangling people. I got a lot on my mind for this episode. I got a lot on my mind for a future season mode of this. But I recently, as of recording this episode, like I said, this is early March that this last game of the regular season is being recorded for a series that started back in mid-December. Didn't take me too long to get through this season mode. These games are easy to play and record as well, so, oh, please. Oh, my God, that would have been assist of the season. You don't want to talk about goal of the season, assist of the season. That's something to consider. But, recording this in early March, I got some things to think about for the summer to do with NHL 13, because I want to continue recording things, but I got 3. I just started recording a Be a Pro Center a series, so I got a whole lot going on with NHL 13. I just love this game, and it's really fun to play and easy to record, and a lot of the series are easy to edit as well. This series in particular is super easy for me to edit, which is why it should be going up pretty frequently. And I got plans for the summer, but I don't want to spoil anything for this. By the time this episode goes live, I think I tried to say this earlier, I will have recorded a lot of whatever series is to come next. We look really sharp right now to start this game, which is exactly how you want your team to look when you're going into the playoffs. You want to go into the playoffs playing hot, playing your best hockey. That's what I believe anyway. That should have been a goal for Ovechkin. Tampa Bay's had all they can handle right now in the D zone. They spent no time collectively in the attacking end of the ice. And I don't have a problem with that. I won't have a problem with that for the whole game. So regarding the playoffs actually specifically, so you know what to expect when we do go into the playoffs, which will, of course, I'll be recording that in this upcoming week in the real world. Not that that'll matter when this episode goes live, but we're going to switch to we're bumping it up to superstar difficulty, superstar difficulty. And we are going to get the puck out. That's what we need to do right here. We're going to leave the sliders, I think, the same, because superstar difficulty is going to be very difficult. AI really gives you all you can handle on superstar difficulty, and it's going to be close. The games are going to be very tight on superstar difficulty, and it's going to be hard to keep the AI from scoring. I mean, if this was superstar, that probably would have been a goal. I mean, that's what I'm playing Be a Pro mode on, is superstar difficulty. This whole season, I have not altered the difficulty at all this season. We played it straightforward on All-Star difficulty with the same sliders, I think, from the Nashville series, or maybe even slightly modified. I can't remember if the sliders were different. God knows, play is all over the place right now. What is going on out here? But even when Tampa has some sustained pressure, they don't make anything out of it. This is why you guys are 1-8-1 in your last 10 or something like that, and why you're out of the playoffs. The good news is we play, and this is good news for us coming into round 1, we play really well against teams that are below our effort level competition-wise, so I would anticipate that's good news for us in round 1. But going deeper into the playoffs, should we make it beyond round 1, it could be bad news. I expect round 1 to be very competitive, because whether it's Philly or the Rangers, I mean, basically it looks like this. Round 1 for us is going to be Philadelphia or the New York Rangers. It is. Nice play by Erat. Nice work. And this game, again, this game doesn't really matter. Stats really don't matter either, because Alexander Ovechkin is not going to catch Sidney Crosby for the Richard Trophy. He would have won it hands down if he was healthy for the whole season. But we were missing Alex Ovechkin for I don't know how many games he missed total this year. That's fine. We've seen that, like I said, we've seen that dump in on Lindback work before, so it's not necessarily a bad play. That's a scouting report on him anyway. We are going to be missing Eric Fair for the whole playoffs, so... Oh, that's the main goal coming out of this game. Keep your star players healthy. Your main men healthy, especially on D. Defense is going to be so important for us. We saw in the Nashville series, we didn't have our captain, Shea Weber, for the whole... All right, there we go. Troy Brouwer on the rebound. We didn't have Shea Weber to lift the Stanley Cup. He went out, I think, in round 2 with an injury. And we had to rally around missing our best defenseman. A Norris Trophy winning defenseman. I don't know that we have anyone on this team winning any awards. Again, if Ovechkin didn't miss as much time as he did, he would have at least a couple of trophies taken home at the end of the season. But hopefully, we're taking home the only one that really matters, the Stanley Cup. And that's a team trophy. This is going to be a lot tougher of a journey to the Stanley Cup than it was for the Nashville series. And we did that on All-Star. Didn't we do that on All-Star difficulty? Or I think it was Pro difficulty, but I heavily modified the AI sliders for the Nashville series. And I didn't try to make it easy. It was not supposed to be easy. This series isn't supposed to be easy. We weren't supposed to be President's Trophy winners, but we did it again. I won the President's Trophy with both teams in each season mode, and this one was on a higher difficulty, so it just shows you I'm just really freaking good at the game, right? I like to think that that's the explanation. That's a tough block, and we'll just send it right back in. Bit of an awkward dump in. It was never going to get into the zone with the way we dumped the puck in there, or attempted to. But we have a first period goal, by the way. I know that's been something we've struggled with in the last few games, but not here, not against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh, Chimera, there's always time to get a highlight reel goal in the final game of the regular season. And that's not sneaking by, but a penalty's taken by the Lightning. Vincent Lecavalier, a man that I share the same first name with. I always liked Vincent Lecavalier when I was a little kid because I shared the same name as him, but he was actually also a really good player as well. So I don't really remember much about Lecavalier. I mean, obviously, I watched him as a little kid, but I don't really have any particular special memories about Lecavalier as a member of the Lightning. But we're going to begin the period on the power play. So it's just a chance to improve what has been easily for the whole season consistently the league's best power play. If we can move the puck, there we go. And Tampa's penalty killers are on you. Oh, that's going to deflect into the goal crease. Ribeiro. Still fighting for it. Still fighting for it. We still got it. Ovechkin. Carlson. Nice rejection. Okay. Man, this is fun. Carlson back. One toucher. Back to Orlov. Probably not the play to be made. Looking to find Ovechkin, who was probably standing net front. Instead of going to his world-famous spot on the power play. World-famous breakaway. He got tripped. Oh my god, the net was open. Okay, alright, just reset it here. Boom, through the seam. That was supposed to go through the seam, not to the point man. And we'll knock it down. There we go. God, Tampa having a tough time against us. Oh, save. Dmitry Orlov probably only has about like 2 or 3 goals this year. So he deserves to shoot the puck on the power play. He was a trailing player, made the most sense on that play. Nice shot, just a good save by Lindback. I mean, we don't have to score on this power play, but, you know, I'd like to. Just like to score goals, man. That's what we're here to do. We're here to be entertaining and score goals. But I don't think the power play is going to score on this occasion. Go down the ice. We can do a little flip play. Be careful, that guy's coming out of the box. All right, Wolski. Ah, got dumped at the end of that play. Lecavalier fresh out of the box. Back to the point, Green. Let's walk this line. Stop, shoot. I don't know if that hit Erad on the way in. I think it did. There's another one. Green teed up on Lindback. Lindback's seeing a lot of pucks tonight. This is the most in control offensively we've been in a long time in a game. And it's a really good sign going into the postseason. Granted, it is against Tampa Bay, so take it with a grain of salt. But it's nice to just see our offense looking so confident. A lot of shots coming from the point, but that's kind of deliberate. Hey, our defensemen have been solid for us for the whole season, really. They deserve to have a game where they just get to shoot the puck from everywhere. Just take a bunch of cannons from the blue line, and maybe one of these goes in. God. Oh, Carlson. Okay, down low. There you go. Where the hell is John Carlson? He's all the way back in the neutral zone. He said, hey, Vince said to stay at home, be a stay-at-home D. And he took it a little too literally. We should have taken a face-off there. Should have, but we haven't. There we go, that's out. It's not even going to be an icing. It doesn't have enough juice on this to become an icing. Nice play on Brewer. Oh, come on. Olin battling against him. All right, good stick lift. There we go. Across to Carlson. Well, it was supposed to. Nice try by Dominic Moore, and Ovi will force Lindback to take a face-off right there. Place a wager. Do you think we can get a center ice dump-in goal on Anders Lindback again? I will try it if it makes sense. I think the number 74 is the player to do it with. He knows the secret to success with that. And we have the Hey Baby song playing here from the World Juniors. That's the whole reason I added it to this game. It's because of World Juniors. I was like, it was so popular at the World Junior Tournament this past year that I was like, okay, we're going to have to add that to NHL 13 now. The fans in Sweden really love that song. Oh! And it leaks in. It may be Le Cavalier's goal on a deflection. I think that was Team Canada's goal song of several years back in the World Junior. 29 goals on the year for Le Cavalier, who I don't know how old he is at this point in his career. Getting older at this point. I know he's getting older at this point at least. He and St. Louis, man, two all-time Tampa Bay Lightning players standing up front to create that goal. So there will be no shutout for Braden Holtby in this game going into the postseason. I don't even care if you lose the game. I don't want to lose the game because I want momentum going into the playoffs. It may not even momentum may not really matter in the game, but it matters to me. I want to win this game going into the postseason. I just want to play well going into the postseason. I think it really does matter. Go in on a high. Go in with some momentum. Carry that into your playoff games. And we're doing... Oh, my God. Ovi. Oh, don't put Ovechkin in a bad spot in a meaningless regular season game. He's still out there, so it looks all good to me now. If he's playing through it, it's fine. He didn't go to the bench. He's probably fine. And he'll be there for game 1 of round 1. Nice pass. All right. Oh, no. That's exactly what we don't need to do. Carlson can't dump it in. He's being harassed. Backstrom still has the puck. Oh, still had the puck. Ovechkin still out there without a helmet. Playing old school style and getting to retrieve it. God, Ovi for the third time, man. Not learning my lesson here. All right, Artie Erat. Oh, the spin move. Ooh. All right, Alsner. I don't know who you're deking out right there, but just trying to do too much. But it's a good game to experiment. It is definitely a good game to do some experimenting. DDD. But not quite the pass that I had in mind for a DDD pass. Can we hunt this down? Ahead of Olin, who's skating very slow to it. It's a very close play for icing. But they did get the touch. Backstrom's still out there. God, he's winded, man. He's been out there for a long time. That icing did not help. Over the net. Green can't get the handle on the puck. Thompson from a bad angle. Trying to surprise Holtby. We're going to chip this play up the boards because we just got to get it out. And those are the kind of plays we're going to have to make in the playoffs. Oh my God. What the hell was that? Where is Green going? He's skating in place. Backstrom. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, you don't. No, Nick Backstrom. The man is creative as hell. More creative than an artist. He is an artist with the stick. Look at this. Whoop. Oh, man, what a defensive play. I just thought I'd keep dancing. Nick Backstrom, he knows what he's doing. All right, Schultz, fling it. Go, Johansson. Put pressure on Victor Hedman. Backstrom's still out there, man. He's been a dog on a bone for this shift. He doesn't get tired ever. Where is Green? Oh my God. I'm gonna play this because I want to see if Green is just gonna stay stuck down here. We'll play this game at 5. I will beat you guys 4 on 5 or whatever the hell this is. He just dropped past that to himself. Johansson dropped passing it to himself, creates a chance, and we got Green skating all to himself in the corner. He's skating himself out of breath in the corner. We have 4 guys in the attacking zone because Green is, I don't know what he's doing. He is on his own planet out there, man. Oh, this game. I swear if that happened in the playoffs, man, I'd be pissed off. But because it's a meaningless regular season game, man, I'm not going to have a whole lot of anything to say about that right now. I'm just going to laugh because it's all you can do. That would piss me off, though, if that cost us in a playoff game. That better not happen in a playoff game. I haven't even seen that in a single regular season game of the however many, including even the playoffs with the Nashville series. In a single, in any of the regular season games or any of the playoff games I did with this series or the Nashville series, I haven't seen a skater skating like an idiot like that in play. So we got a deflection off of that. So it's a good thing I have rarely seen that, but this game, this console and this game is weird and it acts up at the most random of times. Do you think we really have the overspeed for a goal here? No, we don't have a goal. We did have the overspeed. Wolski shot. Saved by Lindback. It's in the goal crease. He's keeping it interesting by keeping that puck moving. I thank him for that. Chamera. Oh, do you think we can walk him? Oh, we almost did. We almost did. Poked in and kept in by Alsner to Carlson. St. Louis got the better part of John Carlson. Are you kidding me? Although, have you seen St. Louis' legs? There's a picture of St. Louis' legs floating around. I probably had brought this up before. But Marty St. Louis has tree trunks for legs, man. It is just phenomenal. Dude had to. His lack of size in the NHL, you want to be successful in the NHL at his size, you got to have tree trunks for legs. Oh, how did we goof that up? This has been honestly, this has been a comedic and fun game to play so far. I've enjoyed this. I don't know why the season mode can't play like this more often. Chance to make a dangle or a chance to put Nick Backstrom in the hospital. Please don't do that. Easily having the time of my life playing this game right now. Let's just leave offensive pressure at standard. It's worked. Why change what has worked for us? Keep that in mind going into the playoffs. This is a good time to figure some things. Like I said, this is a good time to figure some things out going into the postseason. More drop passes. Cross D to D. Carlson does not bring it out. Okay, Alsner, who's going to become our option here? Nick Backstrom. Throw it toward the net. Okay, the net comes off. I don't even know if that got on net in the first place. And I don't like to see that sight from Ovechkin. But, man, he has been put in some bad spots in this game, physically speaking. The Lightning are going to take him out of the lineup with an injury. And we're going to, oh my God, Perreault. Oh my God, Perreault. Oh! At some point, you do just got to take the shot, take what the defense gives you there. I want to keep dangling this whole Tampa Bay team. I've been doing it all evening with different players. Oh! I've been doing this with different players. Perreault's going to get his goal, man. And still kept in. Broken stick. Oh! Look at that. Perreault I kid you not, Perreault is going to get his goal. Oh my God. Oh my. He is literally going to get a goal. I kid you not, man. What a shift from Matthew Perreault. Where the hell did that come from? This was so stupid, it's not even funny. Oh, man. What a dangle. Almost scored, too. Oh, through the 5-hole and out the other side. Just not into the back of the net. Having a ball out here right now. Oh! Through the 5-hole of our teammate and on net. All right, Ovi, you got to watch yourself. You've been banged up a little bit in this game. Don't take yourself out of the playoffs. Good block. Don't take yourself out of the playoffs blocking meaningless shots as well. All right, here we go. This is it, the Nick Backstrom dangle of dreams. No. We got to save that for the playoffs, man. Oh, St. Louis in. Goal? Yeah. Backhand the forehand. I took a chance defensively trying to be aggressive on St. Louis, and it just didn't pay off. I got burned, and then our goaltender got burned as well. Poor Braden Holtby. I mean, I hung Holtby out to dry on that one. Martin St. Louis on a breakaway. I'm sorry. Not many goalies are going to stop a player like that. A lot of skill out there for the Lightning. Okay, you got the lead. You got to enjoy the lead. Man, Perreault should be out here getting us the lead. We should have the lead right now. I swear to you, I thought Perreault was going to score on that shift. He deserved to. Did you see his handles? Not just one time, like probably 4 times in a row. He had multiple handles on that one shift. Oh, you thought you had Wojtek Wolski for lunch, didn't you? I I love that the dekes and the dangles have been going. There's just games where you're just feeling it. And this is just one of those games where, honestly, I'm feeling it. Not quite that time, but that's okay. I'm trying things out here. Oh, come on. No way Malone should be getting a shot in on that one. Where's our power play at? Ovi, you should sit down, Brewer. Get the puck back, though. I do want to, at a minimum, let's force overtime in this game. Force overtime at a minimum. Can't go down 3-1, though. You know, that's the real embarrassing part, is that we should be up by, like, multiple goals right now. That's a tough... Why, Erat? Why? I was going to do a deke because I did... So I'll explain that play. So I had already done a deke in advance before he even got the puck. I pressed the button combination to do a deke before Erat even had the puck because I thought he was going to have to avoid body contact. So I just went ahead and did the deke that I did. And it actually ended up backfiring. It cost us a chance at possession there. But, man, he makes a big block to make up for it. And another stick check and another block by Ovechkin. Oh, get it out, though. There we go. This is the Alex Ovechkin show. I can't really freaking handle with Ovechkin like I would like to because, again, he's a right shot. And I struggle doing dekes with a right shot, especially spinoramas. Hard to do with a right shot. I can't explain it. It's just the controls, and I think the controls are reversed for a right shot versus a left shot, doing a deke, a certain deke. So, of course, that makes it awkward. St. Louis with a prime opportunity to score again. Oh, this is going to squeak past Ovechkin. Back up. There we go. Oh, here you go. Here's your man right here. Man of the hour, Perot. Oh, he's out there doing things. Making magic happen. That'll be something to keep an eye on for the postseason, too. The fact that he can do these little handles. I missed the puck with Green on that one. Wide. God, the Lightning are terrible with their shot accuracy. We got to take advantage of these bad plays. We really do need a power play. We need to stop doing I need to stop dangling like a fool out there. I think that's probably a good start. Stop dangling like an idiot. All right, this is a time where you have to dangle like an idiot because you're one-on-one. Yeah, I mean, I'm one-on-one with the defender. It made sense to try something there. I didn't have any teammates. Either that or you skate into the zone and you pull back and delay and wait for your teammates to get into the zone and get involved, which is probably the more sensible thing to do, right? Oh, Chimera, you got it. Okay, I'm not going to question that move. I'm not questioning that move either. Saved by Lindback, I think it is, in the net. Man, the fact that Lindback has only given up one goal in this game is a joke. And it was to this man right here, Troy Brouwer. Do you think Brouwer has the handles here? He does have a sick handled deke goal earlier in the year. Just shoot it right into Panik's legs. Good play. We got the rally chant on. The Caps fans cheering on their team. All right, there's your little delay play. Oh, that hit him high. Big save by Lindback up high off the shoulder or something. Oh, just missed it with a stick. No. Oh, dude, we got to gap up better on St. Louis. All right. Oh, yes. Nick Backstrom's out here. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. Oh, come on. We need a timeout soon. We're running out of game. We're going to lose our season finale to the Tampa Bay Lightning right now. I'm waiting for someone to get moving where they can get it so I can kick it to him, but nope. Big save by Holtby. That was St. Louis. We're skating all over the place now. 2 minutes left in the game. Out the other side. Erat bumping up to Backstrom. Not pulling the goaltender yet. I mean, there's no reason to. That was bad. Olin just stripping the puck right off of Backstrom. I think Backstrom's gone on a change. If we can freeze it, we need a whistle and a timeout. Then we need to pull our goaltender eventually. So that's what we need right now. Oh, my God. Yes. Oh, are you kidding me? We can't take a penalty here, so don't take a dumb penalty. Oh, yes. Oh, Brooks Laich, man. That's an ultra frustrating mess up right there. Oh, we got it back. We're onside. Now we're onside. Schultz, peel it back. All right, we're pulling the goalie. Up high again, another miss. An unnecessary one. Back down low. Ovechkin. Freaking pass the puck, Brooks Laich. You goofball. Running out of game to tie it. Ovechkin misses a stick check. Are you kidding me? It's out. 8 seconds to go. And we will lose the season finale. But that's all right. We put on a very fun effort in front of the fans. We're going to see for the playoffs something Tampa Bay cannot say. All right. So, who's it going to be in round 1? Are we going to find out yet? I think we send them ahead today, and that's it. The regular season is over. Oh, the regular season is not over yet. All right, what happened? What happened between the Rangers and the Flyers without looking at the standings? The Flyers won. So it's going to be... Oh, I don't even know. Okay, let's look at the standings. Before we see the East, this is the way the West shakes up as of April 14th. So Detroit, Colorado are in. Anaheim is out right now. And I don't know if they have a game to be played, if they have a game in hand. Edmonton might be out. I don't know how the West is going to shake up. But Minnesota leads the West. In the East, Philly jumps the Rangers in the season finale. So we get the New York Rangers in round 1. That's a guarantee. So we're playing the New York Rangers in round number 1. And there you go. There's your playoff matchups. They've been determined. We are playing the New York Rangers. The Minnesota Wild get the Colorado Avalanche. The Nashville Predators get the San Jose Sharks. That's just like the Nashville series that we did, except we saw San Jose in the conference final, not in the first round. Ottawa gets Montreal. Oh, what a first round that's going to be. Ottawa and Montreal. Washington and New York, a pretty good first round. Minnesota and Colorado is a pretty good first round matchup. Shame that these teams are playing each other in the first round. And then here's the actual playoffs matchups, all of them. That's just the teams. Over here, this is just the teams that are playing on April 15th. But this is the entire matchups for the playoffs. So we got Minnesota and Colorado, Phoenix and Detroit, Nashville and San Jose, Chicago and Vancouver. That's going to be a good one. Washington and New York, of course. Pittsburgh and Philly will meet in round 1. The Battle of Pennsylvania right there. Ottawa and Montreal. New York Islanders and the Toronto Maple Leafs. And that's it. That's your playoffs. So it looks like... Where's the standings? Is the standings in here? They're not in here because it's playoffs. But it looks to me... like in the West, it was Anaheim and Edmonton who just missed out. And Colorado just snuck in because they get the beast of the West, Minnesota Wild. So before we wrap this up, we play the Rangers in round 1. We know that. We last faced them 4-3 in Madison Square Garden. So that's the most recent matchup between the Rangers and ourselves. We also recently played the Rangers. We won 4-1. So we've won all but one game against the Rangers. So we were clearly the better team in the regular season. So this could be a good first round matchup for us. If we beat the Rangers, it would reseed and we would get the lowest advancing seed. So basically, if Philly somehow beats Pittsburgh, we will play Philly. If, let's say that all the top seeds advance, so the 1, 2, the 3, and the 4, we would play the Islanders. If it is the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 5, it's Toronto. So we're not playing, basically we will not play Pittsburgh in round 2 or Ottawa in round 2 should we advance. We would either play, what's the highest advancing seed we could play? I think it would be well, it depends. If Pittsburgh advances, we wouldn't play them. We wouldn't play Ottawa if they advance because it's Pittsburgh and Ottawa would be I don't know how to explain it. If Pittsburgh and Ottawa advance, we're not playing either one of those in the second round. But we could play Montreal, Toronto, the Islanders in the second round, or Philadelphia in the second round. Yeah, they were the fourth best team in the West. They ended up with 98 points. And I don't remember them looking particularly amazing at any one point in the season, but hey, they're in the playoffs. And you see Anaheim just missing out. What was the difference? Because they finished with the same exact record as Colorado, but they had less regulation wins. That's brutal for Anaheim. They had the same record the same exact points, same exact record as Colorado. But because they had less regulation wins, regulation plus overtime wins, they fall out of the playoffs to Colorado. Wow, that's a crazy one. Edmonton 1 point shy of Anaheim and Colorado, so they missed out. If they just won one more game, they would be in. They also had more wins as well. So if they had 90 points as well, if they just got one more point with those 40 wins, they'd be in. Edmonton just missing out. That's tough. St. Louis as well, right on the break. And then, yeah. So here's the East. Who just missed out and by how much? Carolina missing out by 4 points. So, yeah, the East definitely fell off towards the bottom. We finished ahead of Pittsburgh by 6 points. I didn't call that at season's beginning. So we're the only team in the entire league to get 50 wins. Yep. We are the only team that actually had 50 wins. We had 51 victories on the year. That's kind of insane. Only team to have 51 wins. We lost 7 in overtime, 24 in regulation. That's much like Minnesota, who only lost 24 in regulation, but they didn't get 2 extra wins. They dropped 2 games in overtime. So we had the most goals for in the NHL by a large margin. So we had the best offense in the league. We were an okay team defensively as well. You can see that all these teams that gave up all these goals did not make the playoffs. We are the first team in the playoffs with the most goals against, though. And then San Jose right below us. And then Colorado. Then the Islanders. Where did the Rangers finish? 198 goals against. So we gave up a few extra goals against comparatively. We had some bad games. We had that 9-1 loss. Power play goals. Just 33, but on 129 attempts compared to all these other teams and their power play opportunities in the regular season. Who had the second fewest power play opportunities? LA with 289. That's the difference in power plays this year. Obviously, we were the best team on the power play in the regular season. Florida with 20% on the power play did not make the playoffs. The next best team in the playoffs is 18.2 with Toronto. Shorthanded goals against, we gave up 10. Wow. We almost had the most shorthanded goals against, tied with the team we're playing in the first round, the New York Rangers, who also gave up 10. We gave up 52 power play goals against, which is not that much worse than our first round opponent, the Rangers. The most power play goals against was the Boston Bruins this season, giving up 88 power play goals on 485 shorthanded attempts for an 81% penalty kill. The best penalty kill in the NHL was the New York Rangers. Oh, that's going to be a spicy first round matchup. 88% on the kill for the regular season. On how many times shorthanded? 406 times shorthanded, just giving up 47 goals on the penalty kill. And our penalty kill was one of the least impressive in the league. But we were shorthanded just 274 times, giving up 52 power play goals on 274 shorthanded attempts. 81% is not awful, but certainly not the high mark of the NHL. Shorthanded goals for, well, believe it or not, this doesn't even seem like a real number. We scored 28. 28 shorthanded goals this year. Far and away, 10 better than Pittsburgh. Holy freaking crap. This team shorthanded. We can take penalties and we will score against your team. The Rangers had just 6. At home, we were 28, 11, and 2. And on the road, we were 23, 13, and 5. So clearly, home ice advantage means a lot to us. But we were not particularly terrible away from home either. We finished the season 7-3-0. The Rangers, let's look at their home and away records. Clearly a way better team at home. In Madison Square Garden, that means everything to them playing games in MSG. They are a much different team on the road, and with us having home ice advantage, that could mean the difference in the series. They enter the series 6-4-0 in their last 10.